Good morning. I'm Senator Gloria Romero. I'm the chair of the Senate Education Committee, and I am so honored to have so many students in California who have assembled in California today, and some of them are still finding parking with their moms in order to find the Capitol. And today we are going to, right here, hold that up, we're going to put students first. I am very proud to be the author of a very special bill, and this is Senate Bill 604. Want to hold that up? Senate Bill 604. And this bill, we believe, begins a conversation again about our public schools in California and what we want and what we expect from them. And we have had this debate for a long time. A long time ago with the California Constitution, there it is, perfect, we found since 1879 in the state constitution, there was discussion about a system of public schools in California. And this discussion actually began back in 1849. So it's now 2009. And we've had a lot of conversation about public schools. But you know what? In the state education code, this, you want to hold it up? You've got strong muscles. In the state education code, which guides the discussion about public schools in California, you can see that this is about 4 inches thick. It has about 2,000 pages, but nowhere in this education code that discusses all the laws about public schools in California, nowhere in this education code is there what we call a preamble or a mission statement about the nature and the intent and the purpose of public schools in California. So to some extent, when Secretary Duncan came to California and said, California, you've lost your way, well, maybe we've lost our way because we haven't had radar. We haven't had a real statement of purpose about what we expect from our schools and then the responsibility we share to invest in our schools. That is going to change today because with students at this special hearing that is going to start at 10:30 over in the legislative buildings, we are going to hear from students, and we are calling them Students on a Mission. And they are going to be telling me, as chair of Senate Education, all the senators, all the assembly members, and the governor, and we hope the governor's listening today, we are going to tell him, the students are going to tell him what they expect from public education. These are some of the questions that they will answer. What do you think is the mission of public education? What do you want to see from your public schools? What kinds of laws should we put into this education code? And how can our schools best prepare these young students from kindergarten, elementary, middle schools, high schools? This is the future of California. What do they want to tell us about what kinds of laws should go into this education code to help them become the best citizens of California and the leaders of this great golden state? So that's the purpose. We want to invite everyone to come to room 100, the Legislative Office building right across the street. These students are on a mission. Check them out on my website. And we are going to find that with their voices that you seldom hear up here in the Capitol, these students today will have a profound impact on what eventually gets written into this education code. So are we ready to start our mission?
Yeah!
Are we ready to start our mission?
Yeah!
Wonderful. Let me introduce now our next speaker. And she is Sandra Song. Hello. She's a parent with Burning Moms, and she is on a mission to make sure that not only students share their voice, but the moms as well from California organized to make sure that we hear what parents want for their children. Sandra?
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, I would like that mom to come forward with her baby, the stroller and the children, and your sign right now. Because I want to take a moment to just herald the moms of California and the parents of the fight that we get to come here to the Capitol in partnership with Senator Romero, who's been so awesome with us. Please come to the front. And I just want you to just take this image for a moment of a mom who's just like us, of the extraordinary effort it takes us to get here. I think we feel really welcome this year of coming to the Capitol, that instead of, you know, lobbyists or advocates, etc., that, you know, it seems everyone has a union. Children don't have a union except with our parents. And no, please come forward. You can do it. And just take this image. This is all of us. What is your name? And my name is Suzanne has come from where? San Francisco. Suzanne fought. Look at this stroller. I saw her coming her way up with parking, taking the stroller, and here. And these are the daily fights that we moms partner with in school to think about what the mission of California is for schools. We can articulate this. We want to fight with Senator Romero and other legislators who favor public education to make this happen. And I think this is the beginning of a movement of regular families like us, a grassroots movement in California, to be able to partner together to become a political force, a grassroots force, a real force. We fight by hook and by claw to get here. I was struggling with the waffle machine this morning in the La Quinta Inn. I thought we were never going to get out there. But we're here because we care passionately, and I think we're very grateful to have been given this host and this setting to really discuss what the mission of California is in times of budget cuts, not what it isn't, but what it is, and the creativity and the resourcefulness and what we're going to breed in our children for the 21st century. And we're going to breed it not just for our children, but I think you're seeing on this stage all different colors of children, all different colors of parents, all different, you know, classes, minivans, Volvos, public transportation. We are here together forging a real movement in the 21st century in public education in California, and we're going to do it so that the future is really bright in this 9th largest global economy. We should have, like, the best public education system, and we will. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
All righty.
All right. Come on, you want to help me introduce? That's okay. Stand here with me. Come on. Okay, we have our next speaker, and this is going to be Charlene Louis. She's Cupertino Unified parent of 2. Charlene? All right, it's all yours.
I would like to make a statement about what we think the mission of public education should be. Public education should be quality education for everybody across the state, not just for a few, but for everybody. And everyone, if they thought about it, should be concerned about education, not just parents, but everybody in society. And that's because children, when they grow up, become a strong force in society and affects everybody, not just their own parents. We would also like to see public education be a multidisciplinary field involving not only math and English, but other languages, art, music, social studies, history, and have it be interwoven into a cohesive learning plan, because that's how the real world is. It isn't neatly cut up into different subjects. And this will better prepare our students for the future. We would also like to see some innovative teaching methods. Currently, it's very worksheet-based, and I think some innovative teaching methods would work well. Maybe project-based instruction. Maybe it would also engage students better, and they would be more self-motivated to learn. Finally, I would like to say that we want to craft public education policy with the input from many sources, not just parents and their children, and not just school administrators, not just teachers, but we all want to integrate all of them along with government from all levels, local, state, federal, and get everybody's input and thus come up with a good, logical plan to educate our children. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlene. Okay, and finally, we're going to hear from Eric. He's a fifth grader at North Star Elementary School in Redwood City. Let's hear it from Eric.
I am Eric Mike, and I am 10 in fifth grade at North Star Academy in Redwood City, and I need to have a good education in order to get the job that I want to have. I want to be able to invent something that can help us save the Earth from global warming. I need to learn a lot of engineering and physics in order to design and improve other technologies like hydrogen cars and maglev trains. I need to invent and add on to things, so I need to learn a lot. That is why public education is important.
Thank you, Eric. And see, when the students speak, they're speaking about what they need to really make this entire state and nation and world better. So it's my honor to thank all of you for being here at the state capitol today. I know together we will be on this mission to figure out, if we put students first, what this giant education code would look like. And I suspect it would look a little bit different than what it looks right now. So thank you so very much, students. Are you ready to march over to the LOB building and start your commentary on what our public schools should look like if we put students first? Are we ready?
Yeah!
All right. Thank you very much.